He's a pretty nice fire type too. Let me see if I have an extra. The picker up thing is. They're taking turns. Birthday to you. Now blow it. Make it weird. There you go. That's good. Alright.
Rồi đi.
All right. Hold your
Ở đi đà phá thì đi còn xịt thêm mà.
Oh, my mom said one free cake for your dad.
Thế này.
Right?
Probably a 4.
completion. These three, I think, are separate. This one. This one's a four. It looks like sake but hamster.
Yeah, same color pattern. It's a beautiful color pattern.